Pikes Peak. I'm really sick of hearing this guy talk about brought to you by Gran Turismo. You know what I hear? Brought to you by Gran Turismo, the shittiest, worst selling, lowest scored Gran Turismo ever produced. That's who's bringing you Pikes Peak today. The worst Gran Turismo ever made. Brought to you today by the shittiest game that any Gran Turismo player has ever experienced. Or brought to you today by the most microtransaction filled game on the market. Or, something along those lines. Like TJ's video. I laughed my ass off, man. He renamed all the cars in front of him. Fucking hilarious. I'll have to put the link in this description. So the guy has said brought to you by Gran Turismo like 60 fucking times in the last few hours of this broadcast. And you see, all the people who actually play Gran Turismo, we understand how broken the game is and how people that, you have a few people that stream it because they're butt lickers and they wouldn't say a bad thing about it if it was shoved in their face. Yeah, we all know the names of the people. We know who I'm talking about, okay? The people who, they don't want to take any responsibility for the Gran Turismo community. They're just all self-serving, here, get as many clicks as I can because it's my fucking income stream, Gran Turismo players. They could give a fuck about Gran Turismo. Pretty damn sad. It really is. Again, the reason that Pikes Peak is not in this version of Gran Turismo is this is not the version that we were supposed to be sold. This is not the version that I paid for. But I can't sue Sony because in order to have a fucking PlayStation, you can't sue Sony. Why do they have that clause in there? Because they know they do shit that would get them sued. They have been sued in the past for doing shit like this. And so they decided that, well, we'll just have a clause that says you can't sue us. And then Microsoft jumps on the fucking bandwagon. And they all jump on the bandwagon that you can't sue us. You have to go to arbitration. Just so sad. Pikes Peak, brought to you today by the shittiest Gran Turismo ever made. That's what the guy should be saying. Gran Turismo sticker on every fucking car. Signs all over the track. Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo stuck everywhere on the track. Everything is Gran Turismo, but you see, we don't have Pikes Peak. And it's pretty damn obvious why. This is their one big fuck up. Where it kind of proves that we didn't get the Gran Turismo 7 that we paid for. We got a different version of Gran Turismo that they've been patching and trying to build on for the last 2 years. What we got was a very thin shell of Gran Turismo after a year delay. And then basically here's the cars and tracks that we were finishing for this fake fucking version. I'll guarantee you I got money that says the next Gran Turismo that comes out has Pikes Peak in it. Because it was the game that they made in 2021. When COVID came along, they knew that they couldn't release that version of the game because they would lose their fucking ass. So what did we get? A game that got 2.7 Metascore. Nothing but, you go back 2 years, Gran Turismo hasn't changed a bit. They keep adding shit as they take away the economy. Every time we find a way to make money, they take it away. Because they got addicted to that fucking microtransaction cash, and now they're stuck. They're like junkies, you know what I mean? They got to have that microtransaction fix. Absolutely fucking horrifying. Kazunori, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. what you've allowed yourself to become, okay? Used and abused by in a bad relationship with Polyphony Digital and Sony, who bastardized your game, who've taken advantage of the community that you helped build. You should be absolutely ashamed of yourself.